Hey,
Skating was created in the early 1950s by surfers who wanted something to do when the waves were flat. The boards were created by using a wooden plank and rollerblade skate wheels. Eventually, this became known as the sport we know today.
Introducing Kevin the Poet and Jonathan is Miguel. Kevin the Poet, what are some tricks that you usually perform?
Well, the fundamentals for every skater is ollie and kickflip.
And what is an ollie?
It's like you pop the board and it goes up like this. And the kickflip is when you flick your leg after you pop, and it goes like this. That's a kickflip. This is an ollie.
Kevin, what are some things that you value about skating?
It's fun.
is skating like a distraction for you? Like,
Well, it used to be. Now I don't skate anymore because
I'm a retired veteran of skating.
technically
So,
I am too, but you know
I don't do it anymore.
I was never really that.
You know, I have my 15 minutes of fame. You know,
why did you start skating?
because he started skating.
And why did you start skating?
because I want to be cool. Just
That's
kidding.
it. That's
Because it
it.
looked fun.
Was it
I
fun?
watch skate videos a lot at home, and I was like, I want to do it.
All right.
Who was a very influential skater that you saw?
Wait, what was the question?
Who
Have you?
inspired you to skate?
Yeah.
Like
Was it a specific skater?
the oldest Beasley, Natus
yeah.
Kalpas.
Yes,
He's the founder of street skating. Natus Kalpas.
Yeah.
Who else? Nah.
We just got like offered some weed.
Oh, that happens a lot at the skate park. I don't know if you guys can.
Dude, when I get played basketball, they always offer to do.
Yeah, like over here, especially.
Wait, is like smoking like a pre skate ritual, or is it
Some
like?
people,
For
yeah.
some people, yeah, it's like.
They already talking about weed.
Some people, yeah, smoking is a pre-ritual. I do.
So.
I make sure I eat a banana, drink something, because banana gives you
Always.
energy, and you can't be dehydrated because you sweat a lot when you skate.
Yeah.
All right, interviewer. Next question.
How do you view the world?
Okay, so like, there's a lot of I don't know, a lot of dumb stuff going on right now. Normal people hate skaters, bro. Real stuff. Like old people hate skaters.
My neighborhood watch signed a petition that you have to have a permit to park on the sidewalks. I mean, on the streets, because so many skaters come and park in front of their houses.
Oh yeah, you live right in front of the rally station.
So that's the worldview on skaters then.
Well, not the world view, but like most people in general just hate the skaters.
They think
'cause,
they're all ruffians.
yeah. And
What are the differences between vert skating and street skating?
Well, vert skating is this right here.
yeah.
All right, yes, okay, fine. It's the bowls right there.
Yeah.
And it's that.
That
This is vert skating.
the little pyramid thing.
That's vert. All right, now come back to me. Street skating is that. It's this. You see the ground? That's street skating.
It's
Street skating is you use flat ground. Street skating is flat ground, and you use your surroundings as obstacles.
So basically,
Like that. You see that pole over there?
like skating anything that's there.
You see that rail?
that pole over there.
Use that for street skating, yes.
Okay, got you.
Yes. And the trash
So basically, anything like for the environment,
on
anything.
the street. But usually, like when people make like a street video, it's not in a skate park, or else they don't get respect. It
All right, so
has to be out there on the streets, literally.
look, that's why it's called street. So you have to go out in the street. Okay, got you.
What are some slangs that skaters use?
Oh, there's a lot.
Well, like when you this is an ollie, okay? Say somebody ollies like this, or whatever. But if somebody ollies like this, it's super high. That's called fat.
I used to do that.
It's called a fat
Just
ollie.
kidding.
PHAT or feet?
Nobody knows.
FAT.
I don't know.
PHAT.
It's PH.
Okay.
Or like you see this right here. If I were to ollie across this, that means I gapped it.
A gap.
I gapped it.
You gapped it.
Or say somebody does a trick, they do an ollie, right? And it leans down that way, and it comes back, and they land it. That's called boning it. I boned it. Bow. Bow. Boned it.
phony.
Alright. Thank you.
Oh wait, there's some more though. You forgot like the primos and all the nasty stuff. Basically, alright.
If you do a chicken land like this, it's called a primo.
Yeah, and then
A what?
A primo.
Okay.
Yeah, when you land basically with your 2 feet on the wheels and you fall like straight on your butt like that, it's primo.
Pre-mode. Got it.
Just a little bit. Don't hurt that much.
Okay. So what are the
I'm just
differences?
saying.
What are the differences for like somebody like you who's been skating for only like what 6 months and someone that's been skating for 2 years?
What's the difference?
Yeah.
Well, he's a lot better, obviously.
More experience, you learn more stuff. You learn different like ways to ride your board and different ways to put your feet and like flick and stuff.
Wait, what are the different ways?
Get
ways of riding
respect
a board?
from other people.
What are the different ways of riding a board?
Or you can ride it,
Well, if you ride this way, it's regular. This way is goofy. And this way is Mongo. Don't do this or you'll die.
That's death, bro.
You'll die.
That's death.
Okay.
How do you view female skaters?
Some of them are actually really good.
They're
Like,
pretty cool. Sometimes they
Yeah.
get in the way because they're too scared to like do that, whatever.
Do what?
Like go down. I don't know.
Some of
They
them
don't
are
know what they're doing, but same thing for guys. I mean, some guys can't skate and get in the way.
but some of them are.
I don't really care if you good. You good. Shout out to Leticia Buffoni.
I don't know her, but some of them are a little like cocky too. They're a lot cockier than the guys.
We learn also that there are women skaters, of course, and that there are men that look at women skaters with a lot of respect when they know how to do the tricks, and they're sort of humble about it. They don't like to be cocky about it. But then there's a lot of hate to female skaters that are cocky about what they can do when they can't really do much. And there's also how a lot of women skaters, they get nervous too quickly, as we heard in our interview, which sort of, I guess, annoys other skaters.
What traditions do you do before skating?
Eat, drink, stretch.
And you?
Yeah, eat, drink, use the bathroom too, because sometimes you be out here and
Yeah, take
you
a
really,
dump.
you
What symbols signify skating?
a skateboard
Spitfire. If you see the
yeah,
little
yeah.
the little guy smiling,
and the
a
fireball.
little fireball smiling, you
So
know you're a skater.
there's no actual like skating symbols, just like brands like Vans and all
Basically
that.
the brand, or like girl.
Well,
Yeah.
if you see the stripes
Yeah.
on the wheel, you see the stripes on the wheel, that's Spitfire.
Okay. So like brands like for like skate shops and all that, shoes to wear specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, Active, the brand. You know the Active brand.
Yeah.
Active.
So the Active socks and Vans shoes.
We
My
also
Vans are
learned about some rituals that skaters perform. For example, they limber up, so when they're skating at the skate park, they won't get any cramps. Also, as Kevin said in our interview, they eat. His favorite food is bananas, as many skaters is. And some skaters perform a ritual of waxing the edges they're gonna skate on. For example, if a skater is gonna nose grind this ledge right here, they need to wax it or else their board is gonna break. And another ritual that older skaters perform is that some drink or smoke legally, which they said helps stimulate their senses.
Yeah, like as you can probably see in the video, there were 2 guys who offered us weed while we were doing the interviews.
we learned from the experience of skating was that not only that they don't have like actual symbols, but they use symbols for brands like Vans, for example, or symbols for the skateboards like Blind. There's girl boards, much more. They also have the symbols for wheels. This is Jonathan's board, but at first we had Kevin's board who has Spitfire, and he told us since all the experience he had that Spitfire was the best wheels to use. And we also noticed that there isn't much difference between a starting skater and a skater who has more experience. They share the same values. They try to aim to be the best. They do the same tricks, but the only difference being is that the one with more experience obviously is the better one that can do more tricks and perfect them easily. And that was it.